your ex cheating on you could turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to you. If you want to know why, then stick around, because I'm about to tell you something that could potentially change your whole life. My name's Kel and I'm a breakup coach, and if my posts help you, can I please ask you a favour? Could you just follow me, comment and share this post with anyone you think it might help today? Thanks. So your ex has cheated on you. It destroys you, doesn't it? It breaks something inside you, and it doesn't just fracture it, it breaks it, it snaps it in two. It's like you are never going to be the same again. And the truth is, you're not going to be the same again, because after this, you're never going to trust somebody blindly. You're never going to place your happiness into someone else's hands again. You're never going to have blind faith that you're going to be with this person forever and you're going to live happily ever after, and that this person is going to be the other half of you. And let me tell you now, it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to you. And I'm going to explain why. Because the truth is that you're probably now thinking that you're never going to be able to trust anyone again, and you're not. But it's the right thing to do, because we can't trust anybody else. We can only ever trust ourselves. How many times have people let you down? How many times has a best friend, a family member, a work colleague literally done something that's blindsided you? Something that you never thought that they would ever do? How they've turned against you or done something that's literally let you down and made you feel awful? Because if I'm honest, I can't count the amount of times that's happened to me in my lifetime. And every single time it has left me devastated. And that is because I gave that person blind faith. I put 100% faith in the fact that they would never ever do anything to upset or hurt me. And they did. Because ultimately people are going to think about themselves. They are going to put themselves and their own best interests first. And you know what? Is that human nature? Probably yes, it is. So now, my darling, it's time for you to do the same. And let me explain why this is going to be a superpower for you. It's not about not trusting people or thinking people are awful or treating people awfully because let me do that to them before they do it to me. It's not about that at all. When someone cheats on you, it breaks something in you. It literally breaks something. But I'll tell you what else it does. It causes you to grow yourself, the biggest spine that you didn't even know that you needed. Because now you're going to have to learn to trust yourself. Now you're going to have to learn to make yourself happy. Now you're going to have to learn to be comfortable in your own skin. And my darling, it is the best thing that you can ever do. The majority of the coaching clients that I speak to stay in relationships for the wrong reasons, because they are scared of being by themselves. Because they've never given themselves 5 minutes by themselves so that they can literally find their own happiness within themselves. They're relying on other people to make them happy, another person to complete them. How many times have you heard people say, you know, they're just like the other part to me. They're just the thing that makes me happy. You know, they're just my soulmate. You need to be your own soulmate. You need to make yourself happy, and you need to build a life for yourself that you are completely happy in. And someone else can come along and enhance the hell out of that. But when you are literally putting your happiness into someone else's hands, I'll tell you what, let's imagine your happiness is a very, very, very delicate glass ball. And one little tap and it's fractured. One little drop and it's smashed to smithereens. Would you hand that to somebody else to hold? Because I guarantee you now you wouldn't. There would be nobody in this world that you would trust to not break that ball other than yourself. And that, my darling, is how you need to work your life. Because let me tell you, it's great to have a relationship. It's great to be loved. It's great to feel love. And you know what? That is what makes the world go round. Imagine this, a bird, when it flies and it lands on a tree, it doesn't worry whether that branch is strong enough to bear its weight. It doesn't worry about that because it relies on its own wings. So if that branch was to break, that's fine. That bird's going to fly off and be absolutely fine. And you, my darling, you need to learn to find your wings. Because we're not going to rely on other people to make us happy anymore. We're not going to rely on other people to complete us or to create something in our life that makes our life worth living. Because we're going to do it for ourselves. Could you imagine if you loved yourself so hard that you were loved every single day for the rest of your life? Because that, my darling, is in your hands. You just need to realise it. You just need to see it. And you need to realise that while we might not be able to trust anybody else, we can trust ourselves. And that, my darling, is fine, because nobody is going to hurt you like this again. because you're not going to allow it, because you're going to realize that your destiny, your happiness, and who you are, what you stand for, it's all in your own hands, not in somebody else's. So this person cheating on you, if you think about this in the correct way, it's probably done you the biggest favor ever. So should you trust people? No. Should you trust yourself? Yes. Trust yourself that you are able to spot red flags, that you are able to love yourself so hard that your standards are going to be so high, you're not going to allow any Tom, Dick or Harry in your life to rule whether you're happy, to dictate whether you can trust again, to make you feel like you're worth it. No, we're not going to do that no more, because you don't need that anymore. You've got all of that within yourself. So someone else who comes along in your life now, they're going to either be right or they're going to be gone. It is game changing if you take it on board, but it's a lot to take on board. The question is, have you got it within you? Can you love yourself enough for this to work? Because I know you can, but do you?